Yes.
Ow! Ow!
I'm sorry, everyone. That's the way to start. There was no blue badger in the pre-title. Oh, let's continue.
Wrong one! That's Proto Badger!
Christ, you're as
Learn your badgers!
you're as bad as all the other characters, but it's so in character for me, Miles Edgeworth, to not know.
Why are you so red? God damn!
You know I go red when I laugh. Kay's the sidekick now, sorry.
I had a stabbing pain in my ribs, but okay.
Oh, I thought you were going like, oh god, not her again.
No.
She has a cute design, at least. Here we go. Chased out like a pair of peasants. I will admit, I do say peasant quite a bit in my real life. Usually in reference to myself, not other people. Hey, get that burger out of your mouth! You're as bad as my ex's friend. We do not say his name.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Yes, Kay.
There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything, however, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life! It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with. Ever.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself.
Alright, and I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go!
To be honest, that does sound close to how you were the other night.
Good, good.
I still never said you could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Detective Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth! The stadium! Hurry, sir! It's supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium!
A witness?
You! What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post? Ah! The jig is up! Mr. Edgeworth! Remember that I'm always rooting for you! So go get him, sir!
Oh, they didn't drag him this time.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. Do 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 do. Oh, it's the pink badger. I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
Mr. Edgeworth! It's me, Emma Skye.
Oh, fuck. No.
Long time no see. She's at least older, so if the voice isn't accurate, it's fine. She looks a bit more like her older sister with that hairstyle.
Yep.
You are Miss Emma Skye, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Skye. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. For everyone must go to Europe to study anything. I can't believe you remembered me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. I guess when he likes someone, he will actually ask if they're alright. Are you still studying abroad? You bet! More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. Because, you know, everything's scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist.
What are you doing here?
But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see. Well, I love that we were shouting across at each other. Don't mind me, Emma. Just getting my jogging in. I do not want to examine that because I get the feeling that the pink badger will appear, so we'll talk to her for a bit. I almost didn't recognise you. You've really grown in these past few years. Are we meant to say that to people? Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Skye. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist.
Okay.
How about you?
Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday, and I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief.
A great thief? Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do! At least now, with this slight redesign of her and her being a bit older, she doesn't look as much like a Maya Fey ripoff now.
Ah.
How old are you now? She is 18 now. So why are you here, Emma? Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for a spring break. And then I heard you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I'd really wanted to welcome you back at the airport. I had just missed you. But how exactly did you know I was here? Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you.
I'm sorry, but the fuck?
Emma, are you fucking stalking me? I use these to track your footprints, and I follow them straight to you. You're fucking stalking him. This set is the greatest! It's so wonderfully scientific! You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine a special light on it, zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking. Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed. Huh?
So she's the witness.
What are you talking about? Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking. He literally sent my stalker over to me. So let me guess, there's been a murder, right? Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. I guess she's gotten over the sight of blood issue she had before. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? See you later. I assume this is another Badgermobile.
Yeah, but it's a different colour than the blue Badger's car. Well, no fucking wonder it's bright pissing pink with a bow on it! Who the fuck else could it be? There's only one pissing pink one! What brain cells did you lose today? It's pink!
Yes.
Are you alright there?
Yeah. Yes, This is the retina searing pink model. What is that off in the distance?
I bet it's fucking pink. Oh hey! It's the pink badger! No shit, Sherlock. Badger, get!
Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, 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 mushroom. Just what does she see in these silly things?
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance. Ooh. I think I might end up regretting this.
Why? Who the fuck's in that? Wait. No. No.
Ah! I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore! You're my other stalker! Oh god!
Old man!
Edgeworth literally has two stalkers. One is an old woman that keeps sending him flowers, and the other is a little girl who can stalk him with forensics. You're fucked, Edgeworth. No! Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief. Edgy poo!
Fuck off!
Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you! I'm sick and tired of the roundabout way of talking, so I'm going to just be direct! I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
You're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger?
You could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie. She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. My name is Wendy Oldbag, but you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy.
Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday.
What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you?
Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite.
Yeah, literally. The fuck is wrong with you, old bag? You literally introduced yourself to her. She did the same back and you're like, what do I care about you? You're not edgy poo. Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met? I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo! I'm thoroughly dejected right now! I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are, talking with two young girls! Men are all the same! It doesn't matter how old you are, something about young girls, and I'm... oh god, it's going on again! But I kind of go... jeez...
You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
I mean, from what I could blindly see, I can kind of get where she's going from, because you hear so many stories of guys going out with much younger girls. But Edgeworth is not an old man, Wendy, so you're,
barking up the wrong tree.
you're going after a young fella. I get that his hair is kind of, like, greyish, but come on. Kay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is going to be so kind today. I I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
You said that before. So it's true. She is the witness.
I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag. Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder. You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
I'm going to kill you. I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Should be used to it.
Well, yeah, you've been around like 2 murders now.
3.
Oh, 3 now, yeah.
Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately. What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgie Poo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
I'm not old.
Your name's literally Old Bag, and you have more wrinkles than an elephant! Wanna try again? Okay, why?
Hold it!
You saw 2 men. Can you describe them for me? They looked like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that. But did they have any special features? Anything you can recall would be very helpful. Oh my! Don't tell me you're jealous of those 2 men.
Hey, she's right. You two seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous. Oh, it's all right, Edgie Poo. Those 2 were just foals compared to a stallion. I thought so little of them. I lost interest in the instant I laid eyes on them. Are you okay? The thing is, the guy... Need I remind you, Dragon? The guy who died was 50! So he wasn't a foal!
I'm aware. Remind me, how old is Edgeworth?
He's like the same age as Phoenix.
Which is how old?
I don't know, it doesn't say in this
Like
game.
20. How old is Old Bag?
Oh, well, that's the thing with Old Bag. I never reveal my age.
Was she a vampire? How long have you been 50? A while.
Since the first Phoenix Wright game! It released in the 2000s!
Vampire, Wendy Old Bag.
Hold it!
Fuck Edward Cullen, this is more creepy.
Oh yeah. You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place. Absolutely! That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go help the person who got shot?
I'm the only one person, you smart alecky brat! What could I have done?
Fucking anything!
But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help. 2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony. Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how could you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, aren't we?
Well, it was somewhat useful. Her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
So, about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Not that! Don't be so mean! I swear it's something you're going to like.
I'm not into girls. What is that gadget you're holding?
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
Ah, I should have known it would be worthless.
Oh, don't be like that. What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air. It's very sci-fi.
I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once they're done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no Pacific wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real, modern-day Robin Hood!
What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder, based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Little thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I use it like this... Let's see, Ms. Oldback said the two men were facing each other, and then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. Plop.
Ah, so with this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So, what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information or if something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony?
You got it! You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right, now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so you just let me know, okay?
According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right, but...
But if that's the case, we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here.
Puddle of blood. 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 Blood.
This
blood.
is the contradiction.
Eh? Is something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony. Edgie Pooh! How can you doubt me like that?
Very easily.
Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down.
You know, if the shoe fits. You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there is another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. Handsome fellow. He wears red like me. It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Okay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer?
Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point. It looks like they broke the stage down.
I guess this means they're done for the day?
Or maybe it's because of a different Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow.
That's fucking better. I can see shit now. Alright, just clean my glasses.
I guess I have to logic.
Ooh! Why is there no blood? The stage is packed up.
Yeah? Try that.
Nope.
So... that maybe? Yeah, how would she not notice that someone's in a badger costume? Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
Of course. So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume that there is a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes...
then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
I think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we could go about finding some of those.
That's for Stalker.
Stalker number 1.
And Stalker number 2.
Mm,
The
true,
old bag's
number 2.
1.
This is amazing! Just feel the power of science!
Fuck off!
Feet. And about that method you were talking about for finding footprints. Ha! Finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed. Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints? Leave it to me! My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything. Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area. Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work. Hey, I found something. Look, right here, right there,
There.
here, there, and everywhere. What? I don't see anything. Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth. These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume. Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest. Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at this time.
Okay, in that case, I'll update Little Thief's simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find out from this new info.
He did! Dead. So the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
That could explain the bad badger. The head,
But no body.
but no body, because they would have gotten rid of it because of the blood.
Uh-huh.
I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention. Bitch, how did you not recognize he was a badger?
Uh-huh.
What do you want? Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please. I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience. Let me tell you, this is the exact same testimony. And I read it out.
So, does this mean that Miss Oldbag's testimony has a contradiction in it? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation.
See? I just knew Little Thief would be of help. Now, let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Oldbag to put into the recreation.
For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony.
Where you fucking found it? Catch up, Edgeworth.
I don't care about your break. two men. How did you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time? Ah! Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. Ah! I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my own very eyes.
My own very eyes.
My very own eyes.
No, hold on. We are not skirting past that.
I read
We
it wrong.
are not skirting past
I read it wrong.
my own very eyes.
I read it wrong.
With your own,
With
with
my
your own very eyes.
Yes.
With your own very eyes.
Yes.
Did you read that?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Well, but you can read that with your own very eyes a bit better.
From my seat in the second tier. The second tier?
Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier?
That was, you know, I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense. I see our witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense. The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap.
I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there?
Well, I know I saw two people. But I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage's shadow. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know. Not when I was young. All people were... I can't see shit anymore!
Let's return to our investigation, shall we, Kay?
You got it. We shall look through this with our own very eyes.
Shut up.
Make me. Tea.
This new silhouette of the victim is in a costume.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've not read this before.
No. The silhouettes can change depending on the information I input. As I've told you. But Little Thief can recreate more than just people. So investigate away. We may find more info with which to make a more accurate sim.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Get on the stage.
It looks like a stage now.
Okay, put the stage back up. I want to watch the show. Okay! What do you want, Emma?
Feel the power of science.
Feet! Thanks to you, I'm able to proceed with my investigation once again. Thank you.
It was nothing. I'm just glad that science and I could be of service.
Pretty amazing how we can see the footprints. So what's the secret behind that thing?
Oh, you want to know? Here, you can read the manual.
Uh-huh. Very interesting. So if I do this, I can avoid leaving footprints.
She can't seriously be trying to use the information to her advantage as a thief. Wait. You are! Logic.
Logic. Stitch is fucked up, though.
Connect! Hush!
More in the testimony!
If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
Do you want me to input that bit of info into Little Thief?
Obviously. Yes, if you please.
Obviously.
Alright, Snape.
Okay.
Bibbly boop, bibbly boop. Gonna update the shit. He's in the stage! Kay, he's in the stage. There's clearly...
A contradiction here.
Please stop stealing my lines.
Oh, come on! It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me.
I suppose. In any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way.
No,
Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at that time.
no, I know exactly where they should have been standing, considering the angle of where the victim was shot. The victim was on stage, killer was below, shot upwards.
Maybe.
Yeesh, I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything?
Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation.
Is it obvious the killer was on top of the stage? Naturally, no, it was the other fucking way round!
Let's have a look at how he was killed.
Lower right abdomen, exit point, right shoulder.
Yeah,
Shot that way.
yeah.
Killer on floor.
Up the
Victim
diagonal.
on stage. Told you so!
Or killer hidden under stage.
No, wouldn't work.
We'll see. Anyway.
I said that. Right, Miss Oldbag?
Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage.
See? Now let me update the info in the simulation. No, 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 no. No, 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 no,
Hardly yes.
no, 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 wrong!
Well, it was a preliminary autopsy. You can do a real one. Here he is. He's back.
Well, well, what have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. We're not doing anything! Fuck you!
Agent Blanc, how nice of you to join us.
Well, I can't have you go around messing up my crime scenes.
Agent Lang, we've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium.
I see. Thanks.
For what?
I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you've saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Little Thief is not a toy! You two!
Sir! Oh, they did a good job of that. Tracks!
Huh? And there you have it. You see? Big boys like me don't need silly little toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation.
So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekings is the killer?
Assern. Assern.
Assert.
Assern!
Fuck off.
Assert?
Assert. Ugh. History. Yes, it was assert. I do apologise. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer?
Of course, even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. No. This is a real scene of the crime.
Well, yes, I proved that.
Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed. But no, it's not. It's wrong.
How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime?
He's the most likely suspect we've got, especially given the situation with his gun. Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. No, it's not! You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl. I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yatagarasu, the raven of legend.
Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up.
It's wrong.
Hold it!
Lying in wait? How did Officer Meekins even know the victim was going to come here?
Simple. He was investigating the kidnappers, right? And while he was doing so, he came to understand the victim, Mr. Deacon's movements.
Objection!
Ha! And why would the good officer want to ambush and kill a kidnapper?
Knuckle back!
You mean his motive? Who knows and who cares? You can find that out for yourself when you talk to him in jail.
You have no respect for the order of the law.
Don't get me wrong, but I need more than a there's no motive to convince me otherwise.
He's right. The lack of a motive is a rather weak argument by itself.
So, the officer lay in wait on top of the stage.
Hmm.
Present the autopsy.
Oh yeah.
No, not that way. That one. Present it at that one
Yeah.
because he shot him from on high. No, he fucking didn't.
Thank goodness we figured that out before the game did.
Objection!
I was right.
Yes, he didn't shoot him from on high. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang.
Huh?
I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You cut him quite unexpectedly, after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
Oh, well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angled shot from beneath the victim.
Ugh. Then,
Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above.
a clear contradiction. You're discounting your own conclusions?
No, this one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation.
The killer and victim's locations.
Literally. Yes, the locations of the killer and the victim were wrong.
Ah, I get it. I see what you're trying to say.
I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer. If this is what happened, to explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
But then what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead.
Judging by the fact that both killer and victim were wearing costumes, I'd say that it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. What? I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile. There's one for fucking all of them. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area. I don't think he didn't, though.
You believe he moved the body with the car?
That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it.
The 3 tire tread marks are very telling. However, is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
No, it's fucking all
No, there's
of them.
3 others. Oh yeah! Yeah, there's 3 others, so if I... It's indicative of the blue Badgermobile.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't. It's...
We
Oh.
don't-
Yeah, it's indicative of all of them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Agent Long, but that's an impossible tale.
And why is that?
Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' blue Badgermobile. One look at the car would have told you so.
Oh, yeah. No mud.
Yeah, because we mentioned it before with the tracks that were over there. The wheels would have been muddy, and yeah, we just didn't quite remember that detail because we did this the other night. That's fine.
And I was tired.
You were very sleepy.
Take that!
Wheels! Take a good look at the tyres. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it.
Ah!
If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tyre tracks, then the lack of mud on these tyres stands out as very peculiar indeed.
And how'd you explain the tire tracks, genius? Hey, I've got it. What about Miss Oldbag's pink Badgermobile?
Don't be ridiculous! I was sleeping the entire time in the second tier seats!
Wait,
Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall.
oh, you mean the Proto Badger? There's 3.
Yeah, there's 3. Oh, sorry, I had it wrong. There's 3 other badgers, but obviously the bad badger wouldn't get to have a marketing school because he's the bad guy. He's not
Yeah.
allowed to sell stuff he steals. That's right, there was one more parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of a proto-Badgermobile. Agent Long, I suggest you find this proto-Badgermobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it.
Ah. Hey, did you hear something? Oh,
Oh my god,
Hello?
it's a person.
I mean, hello?
Why are you getting blurry? He's got long earlobes, he must be the Amano kid. I thought you were kidnapped. How are you walking around all of a sudden? You can take over now.
Help me.
Oh,
Are you alright?
put your sunglasses back on.
Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? Wild West. With kidnappers.
He was in the room next to the one I was held in?
Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers. What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces. But 2. One was a woman.
Woman?
Quite an important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there, you got your cops on this already. I'll even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift.
Why did she take off her glasses as well?
Ah, she's pretty.
She is.
Now, you're gonna get out of my crime scene, or am I gonna have to get rough?
Again? You're nothing but a big bully! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go!
Oh, no. Not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you get away that easy. Oh, what do you think? You think she did it? Why are you
Don't
stupid?
count on me to testify because I won't. Not for you.
That's right. I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come now, fair maidens, what do you say? Will you cooperate?
Fair maidens?
Yep, he's won her already.
My, you little rascal. You sure know the way into a woman's heart.
Here it is again.
Langzi says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy sayings. Let's get this over with. So we're clear, I'm only interested in giving you my statement.
Sure. Just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be.
Mr. Edgeworth. Nope, I'm out. You can have them, Lang. Keep my stalkers. And there we go. There we go. We've done it. Another part down. It's only shaping up pretty good so far. Still, though, we have no idea who did it.
No. Oh, guess we'll find that out.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching this latest addition to our growing collection of varying games and reviews, just videos in general. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Please leave a like and a comment in the comments section down below. We love hearing what you think. If you have any recommendations for either games to play or material to review, let us know in the comments and we'll do our best to get to them when we can.
If you like our content, subscribe to see more. Check out our playlists if you are looking for something new or worried you've missed an episode. Click on the recommended video appearing on the screen if you want to see more of us right now. You won't regret it, we swear. Subscribe to our Patreon to become one of our lovely beans today. However, if that is too expensive for you at this time, please consider a one-off donation on our Ko-fi. Help a poor tea-wench today.
And with that, Lime out.
Dragon out.
Bye!